Okay, today we're going to show you a quick demonstration of Azurati's SharePoint2Go solution. SharePoint2Go allows enterprise users to access Microsoft SharePoint environments securely on any smartphone or tablet device. Being an HTML5-based mobile web app, SharePoint2Go requires no software to be installed on any of the mobile devices or on your SharePoint servers, but nonetheless it looks and behaves very much like any other native mobile application that you'd see on the home screen of your personal device. So here we can see the Azurati icon on the home screen of this iPad. I'm going to select that to open the application. The first thing I see here is that I'm being challenged to authenticate myself. In this particular case, I have been set up with a Windows Live ID profile. We're able to do this because Azurati acts as a remote proxy service between the mobile user and your back-end systems like SharePoint. I'm directed firstly to an environment called the Azurati Mobile Portal. This is a secure container, if you like, web-based container that allows authenticated access to enterprise mobile applications like SharePoint2Go or NewsGator's social collaboration software called Lookout, or indeed any other enterprise mobile application that has been uploaded into the Azurati Mobile Portal environment. So I'm going to select SharePoint2Go, and without being challenged for any further passwords, I can already see that I have access to two SharePoint sites. One is the Azurati internal portal, and the other is a sample intranet called the Contoso intranet site, which is an Office 365 based intranet. So I'm going to select the Contoso intranet, and in the full desktop version of SharePoint, this intranet site is quite a good showcase because it provides very graphical and data and document rich examples of what you can do with SharePoint as a content repository and as a corporate intranet platform. So without doing any additional customization, SharePoint2Go provides all these standard functions of SharePoint directly to the mobile user, like news and announcements, document level access, as well as calendars and tasks. And it's important to note that any rights that you have within your full browser-based version of SharePoint, they will be reflected within SharePoint2Go as well. So if you have read or write access in SharePoint, you'll have the same rights within this environment as well. If your SharePoint environment has content that is graphical in nature, that can also be displayed in SharePoint2Go. And if you would like this content to be displayed at the top level, we have a unique architecture that allows you to take custom developed web parts in SharePoint and transform them into essentially mobile web parts, or what Azurati calls V-parts. More information about Azurati's V-parts can be found at azurati.com. I'm going to have a look at some of these sub-sites within this particular intranet to have a look at some further functionality. So let's have a look at the Human Resources section of the intranet. And I'm going to have a look at the Shared Documents folder. So to access content and documents within the mobile SharePoint environment, it's very intuitive and very easy. Just select the document and then tell the system what you want to do. Either view the document and open it, or take it offline and work on that document later on when you're potentially not connected to the internet. So in this case I'm going to simply view the document, and you can see that we have extremely rapid rendering of mobile content using Office web apps from Microsoft by default. If you're not licensed to use Office web apps, we divert back to the standard rendering engine of the device that you're using. The content itself can be used in portrait as well as landscape mode, and for easy reading. And as I said, using Office web apps allows us to have very rapid rendering of that content, so you don't always have to download large documents in order to view and read them. We also believe that in a mobile world, where you are looking through enterprise content management systems or corporate intranets to try and find data or content or useful information, that it is possibly going to be quicker and easier to look for documents by doing searches. So Azurati includes a search engine that searches across all the SharePoint sites that you have access to, and again provides you with very rapid results there. So I can quickly have a look at the document that I've just been looking at again. So that was a quick introduction to SharePoint2Go. If you have any questions, please do get in contact with us, and do feel free also to request a free 14-day trial of SharePoint2Go so you can see how your SharePoint environment will look like on your mobile devices.